What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to NJ Cocktails. My name is Kenny, and today we are going to be making an Irish coffee. Alright, so St. Patrick's Day kind of got me in the Irish whiskey mood these last couple weeks. Been drinking a fair amount of Irish whiskey and doing some Irish whiskey cocktails. And so the Irish coffee is a delicious, decadent dessert style drink. It's a hot beverage. We've still had some pretty chilly nights here in New Jersey. And so this is perfect. So I've had a couple of these over the last few weeks, and kind of dawned on me that I haven't done one on the channel. And so I decided to film one for you guys. The Irish coffee is a drink that was really first made popular back in 1952 at the Buena Vista Cafe in San Francisco, California. The history is a little murky on this drink. There is a pretty popular story out there that a man by the name of Joe Sheridan was the original creator of this drink, and that it was served inside of an airport terminal in Ireland. The date on that is somewhat unclear, but definitely predates the 1952 date, which is where we first see this drink appear on the menu at the Buena Vista Cafe. Joe Sheridan ends up immigrating to the United States and working at the Buena Vista Cafe, and the story goes that a San Francisco journalist who was traveling had this drink at the airport, ended up working at the Buena Vista Cafe, and brought the drink to the cafe, and that's where it really gained its popularity. Others believe that there's no way a drink of this quality could have ever been created inside of an airport. Who's ever had a sophisticated cocktail inside of an airport? So nobody really knows, but the Buena Vista Cafe in 1952 is really what gave this drink the recognition and popularity that it has today. And so we are going to be making a slightly adapted version. We're going to be making the version that the Dead Rabbit, which is a New York City bar, we're going to be making their version. I recently did a Dead Rabbit cocktail on the channel, the Psycho Killer. So if you didn't get a chance to check that video out, please check out our channel. Go watch that video. Like, comment, and subscribe while you're there watching anyway. Only takes a second. Would really mean the world to me, so thank you. So we are going to be making Dead Rabbit's version of the Irish coffee. Now, in their cocktail book, they call specifically for Powers Gold Irish whiskey. I don't have Powers Gold, but they also have a ready-to-go Irish coffee cocktail kit that they sell at their bar that you can bring home and make Irish coffees. And in that kit, they sell that with Bushmills. And so I think it's probably acceptable that I substitute Bushmills for Powers Gold on my video today, because I don't have Powers Gold. So we are going to be using Bushmills Irish whiskey today. We're going to be using some demerara, sugar syrup, some hot coffee, and then we're going to float some heavy cream on top. It's going to be absolutely beautiful drink, and we're going to be using these nostalgic vintage Irish coffee glasses to serve it in for you guys. So enough chatting, and let's get into it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pour some boiling hot water into the glass and get the glass nice and warm. That way when we build our cocktail in there, we can keep the drink as hot as possible for as long as possible. So I got myself a thermos, and we're going to pour some hot water in here, attempting to not burn myself, and then we're going to get going. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's hot. All right, that's step one. All right, put that off to the side. All right, so while we're letting the glass warm up, we are going to prepare our heavy cream before we get started building the drink. And so you're going to need a shaking tin, And we're going to use a cool little trick that I learned. So we just got some heavy cream here, and we're going to pour that into the shaker tin. And then what we need to do is just lightly whip it. We want to thicken the cream up enough to where it will float on top of our cocktail and create a nice separation. And so the trick is a really easy way to do this is to use the spring from a Hawthorne strainer and just drop that in the tin. And then that does a really nice job of getting the cream exactly where we want it to be. We don't have to shake for that long. You definitely don't want to over whip it because then it comes out kind of chunky. But we're going to just shake it up for maybe like 8 or 10 seconds, and then that should give us the perfect consistency. Spring out of here. Put that off to the side, and then we'll get started. Let me get rid of this water. All right, so we're going to start with 1/2 ounce of our demerara simple syrup. We are going to follow that with 1.5 ounces of Bushmills Irish whiskey. I like to just stir this up here real quick and just kind of incorporate that syrup so it's not kind of just sitting on the bottom of the glass. And then we're going to add our coffee. 3 to 4 ounces or so. Depends on what kind of glass you use. This gives me about 3.5 ounces or so. And you want to leave a little bit of room in the glass for the cream. And then what we're going to do is, what has more, I think this will be good for us. Then we're going to kind of just let this cream, and it should separate. I might not have enough here. That won't be good. And then you get a nice little layer of cream on top. You can use more cream, less cream, whatever you prefer. I'm running low on cream, so we're going to just go with a nice thin little head there. And then to finish this one off, we are going to grate a little bit of nutmeg on top. And that's it right there. Irish coffee. Oh. What I love about this drink is you get the hot, warm coffee and whiskey coming right through that first sip with the heavy cream. And it smells awesome with the nutmeg on top, and it just got such a great flavor. Oh, it's delicious. It's simple to make, nice and easy. Coffee, cream, sugar, Irish whiskey, all pretty accessible ingredients. You know that's what I like to do on the channel for you guys. That's it. Nice and simple, the Irish coffee. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to check out our other social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at NJ Cocktails. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out every Friday, new videos. We'll see you next time. Cheers.